can open up with a statement, and we'll follow that up with questions.
Hats off to Alcorn State. They did a wonderful job. They executed. They played defense. They attacked off some glass. And certainly we didn't match their intensity. Nor did we play the best game efficiently on offense. So the result is that we lost. And those are the things that happen when you do those type of things.
All right, questions?
Coach, go ahead. Literally a tale of two halves, if you will, when you compare what you had going on the first half. I mean, what if there was one key thing that you had to point out, what would you say was the primary difference maker in terms of how your team played?
Second was chance shots. Containing Jamel. I mean, we just wanted to just contain him and just make sure we contained him. Certainly Keith Page and the big guy off the boards, and we did a good job there. Strong. He played strong. He scored when he wanted to score, and we had no post defense present for him.
Now, Coach, being ranked higher in a higher seed, and you had like an extra day of rest, do you see that as an advantage or a disadvantage for you in this setting?
Well, I mean, it's an advantage. You know, they can prepare. Not necessarily we rested, but in the spring break we got a lot of chance to rest and prepare. Certainly, we didn't play that way tonight. We didn't play strong down the stretch. I think that their forwards' legs was a little more live than ours were. So when we got loose balls and things like that.
Just an FYI, joining Coach Riley here is Marquise Vance, freshman.
Marquise, obviously it's probably goes without saying that you're disappointed, but talk about your feelings right now. What's going through your mind?
It hurts. Like, you know what I'm saying? All year to get up to this point. Now you gotta wait so long to get a chance to win a championship. I mean, it's a learning experience.
Was there anything about this particular experience being in a tournament that may have been different from the regular season? Or do you treat it as just another game?
Well, of course it's different from the regular season. I mean, everybody here to win.
Yes. Do you have any more questions?
Keith, talk about your season as a whole. You got out to a slow start as a freshman, you picked it up, doing non-conference and really through the SWAC play. Talk about what you probably need to work on, doing off season, come back as a better player next year.
I got out to a slow start. Had to get the feeling of college basketball. Much different from high school. For next year, coming back from next year, I got to work on my game, especially with tone my body up. Put a lot of work in on the treadmill, track, eat right, basic condition.
Coach, is there anything when you look back at the season, and as you go into the off season, is there anything that you look at that you might have to address in terms of recruiting, in terms of maybe focusing on one thing over the other? What might that be?
Certainly, we had guys playing point guard position for us that's been on point. As you saw the game, Alcorn State flowed, they were in rhythm all night. As Jamel, leading those guys, as Devontae did the best he could. He's not a point guard, so of course, point guard is a guy in the paint that can rebound and defend and certainly score. So we got to address those two. And I think, with Marquise and Lucky and Trey Brown, I think we have a pretty good nucleus for that.
One last question. Is that it? Thanks, guys.